Hey, what's up guys? Sorry I haven't done a vlog for a while, but I guess you could say I've been a little bit busy and things been really coming up as unexpected, really. And another reason is because I guess you could say my sleeping is way off track. And I will say that on my defense, a part of it has to do with the fact that we've kind of ran out of cappuccino and we don't usually get pop or anything like that. Trying to at least stay a little bit healthy, but haven't had any green tea or anything like that for a while, so I'm not kidding you guys. Those two things were like what I had all the time. And I think I was in a live stream where Google Hangout with one of you guys at one point, and you were like, hold on, why do you got 2 cups or 2 coffee cups? And I usually have like 3 cups actually. I have one of usually, you know, Kool-Aid because it has a lot of water in it, and I don't want my eyes to get dry or anything like that. And I want to have at least quite a bit of water in me. And there's of course, you know, tea, green tea, mostly just green tea. I usually don't drink regular tea that much. And cappuccino, of course. Now, it's not like overly cheap cappuccino. It's actually pretty good, like for those of you that have been in 7-Eleven or any gas station that makes really good cappuccino. I guess you could say I found some of the good stuff. Like, I'm surprised how cheap I found this. It's like a really big container. Like, you can make gallons of freaking cappuccino with it, and it was like less than $10. And for like those very small rectangular containers you get, you could barely make any more than a few cups, or at least, you know, if you want it to taste really good, you know what I mean. And you just can't make very much with it, and this was like less than $10, and if you make it just right, you can make it taste pretty much just like the stuff that you see in places, you know, like 7-Eleven. And sorry about that, that was my dog. But anyways, I just haven't had that cappuccino. And even though cappuccino is bad for you, that's what used to keep me up all the time, and would, I guess you could say, keep me a little bit more active, because usually it's a little bit strange, you know. It's like throughout the day, sometimes, you know, I won't be as active thinking, but like during the nighttime is when all the work gets done. A lot of things, you know, I do all my research and, you know, all the browsing and everything, and figure out exactly what I need to make videos about, or, you know, I watch some videos, you know, get caught up on anime and just all that kind of stuff. But it's like lately, you know, like shortly after I make a video, it's like I just crash. Like the other day when I got done making my I think it was on the same day. Yeah, I think it was actually. On the gaming channel, I did a product review for my gaming headset that I got, and I also did a review for episode 322, which I gotta say, shit's getting real. Shit's getting real on that freaking anime. Like, it's getting insane. Like, Madara, he is... Just the fact that Gaara said something like, "Is that the power of a god?" It was like one of those crazy moments. And but anyways, you know, I did, you know, a video for the anime channel and the gaming channel, and shortly after that, crashed. I just went to sleep, and my sleeping just keeps on getting off track. I'll get on track for a short amount of time, but then it's like I don't have what I need to keep me up. And it's like I find myself at times, you know, like that's the thing, is that, you know, after getting done making a video, after editing it and everything like that, you usually are pretty tired, you know, both mentally and quite physically sometimes, you know, depending how crazy things are. And I usually, you know, with boredom, you know, end up getting sleepy overall. And, you know, because of that, you know, I'm sleeping more than I'm staying up. Or, well, it seems like that, you know, but I'm sleeping more than I'm supposed to. And because I try so hard to get my sleep on track even more, you know, to get more accurate, to a point where it really makes sense, you know, I end up sleeping so much of that entire day. Just like, okay, if I sleep right now, then I'll wake up around this time, and just, it's all over the place. And it's really messed up, I guess you could say, me, you know, my, schedule and everything, and just getting work done and everything, which I don't like to make it sound like work, but there's not exactly a single word to really, you know, name it as, because there's like so many things. But, you know, it's just really bad, and hopefully soon we'll get some more cappuccino and green tea. I know, you know, I could probably make it without it, but it's a bit more painful, especially with this kind of stuff. And it's also the timing again, you know, because it's like by that time you're tired, you know, you're a little bit bored, and you don't want to search up any more stuff, just because, well, yeah, there's that, and you can't exactly, you know, do certain things on your computer because it's uploading. You know, I want to play a multiplayer game. I want to freaking play some Crysis 3 or Battlefield 3 or something else, but no, my internet's being taken up by the freaking, well, because, you know, it's uploading a video, and that takes up pretty much like all my bandwidth, or at least most of it. Definitely not to the point I can play a video game, but it really, really sucks. And again, you know, that's just one of those things that I really, really hate. And, you know, when I'm rendering the video and just waiting for it to get done rendering, that's, again, another time of boredom. I usually try to find something to do during that time. You know, I'm usually, you know, once I get done while I'm rendering one video, I'll start editing another one. But, you know, again, just that added up boredom over time. At, you know, a certain point, you just really get tired, you know, and just all that, you know, it's not exactly a lot of, like, I don't like it may sound like it's a lot of work, but it can be. I'm just making it that simple. It can be. And sorry for the way I got my camera set up. I was just in this chair and I attempted to make a video, but because I haven't made a video for a while, or at least for this week, because I did a gameplay video and did the product review, which I recorded like a long time ago. I'm like sitting in my regular chair, and I'm hoping very soon, which I'll probably do it once we hit 175 subscribers on the gaming channel, I will be doing a room tour. And once I do the room tour, they will see my brown chair, and I can finally record videos in it, because I actually like recording videos in it, because it's convenient, and it looks awesome. It's an awesome chair. It's like a recliner, but it's like a computer chair, because you can spin around like an idiot. And because you don't have to lift up the entire chair off the ground, scoot it back, just so you can get out of the, you know, desk area. And then anyways, where was I? I went to that. But anyways, yeah, I haven't done a video for a while, so I was messing up too much, and it got dark, and I had one of those days where, like, I'm not trying to put the blame on her, but let's just say my sister, at some point, she's one of those people that, you know, she could do the smallest thing, she could just roll her eyes or just make any look on her face, be negative in just about any way, and she could just ruin your day, and she's not, I know that's kind of what sisters are for, but or probably, I don't know, you know, how your sisters might be, but you know, she could just really ruin your day and make you feel like crap or something, or just very upset, like, oh, she's such a... But, you know, I don't like to sound like a jerk or anything like that, but just, if you were here, you would be agreeing with me, regardless of how nice or how much stuff you could put up with. I can almost bet you it's pretty crazy. But, anyways, yeah, there was that. There was... Within the last week, especially with, you know, the new console generation starting, it's so hard to find topics to talk about. And at some point, I did find a lot of topics to talk about, but after a certain amount of time, I watched so many videos. And when I try to go on my watch history, you know, the history of videos I've seen, one of the other things they seriously need to fix on YouTube is that when you try to click on load more, it doesn't work. It doesn't. It doesn't work at all. It just doesn't. Doesn't work at all. So it really, really sucks. And I had at least, you know, 3 other topics, or possibly even 4 other topics and things I could talk about in some videos. I had pretty much what I needed to make a video. It's, you know, it's more like, you know, and I was going to do, actually, I bookmarked some pages for some of the things I found online when I was researching. Well, not exactly researching, but doing some searching. But, I gotta check those bookmarks later. But, yeah, for the most part, yeah. You know, when I find things like that, just, it really sucks like that. And YouTube, you need to freaking fix your stuff. Stop changing the loadout or layout if you're just gonna make things worse. I know I've probably said that before, but it's just, you cause more problems than there ever has been. But anyways, yeah, so I've been having trouble just finding topics to make videos about, and I had enough, you know, I had the stuff I needed to make a video, but yeah. And because of, you know, it just took me so long to do all that research and just go through all the websites and YouTube and other places, you know, just finding everything again. By the time I had enough time to make a video, it was getting really, really dark. It was. It really, really was. And also I had some problems with my computer earlier. Not exactly the computer itself, but it's more like, you know, a game I was trying to play with a friend, and the game itself wasn't working. And then the multiplayer, I've searched online, and that game itself, just freaking the multiplayer just does not work. It really does not. And you know, I hope they do fix that problem. If they're planning to make a second game, they better fix their problem. You can't really advertise for a game having multiplayer if it doesn't work. But I might ask someone, because I remember someone I'm subscribed to, he did a video with a few of his friends all playing it, and you know, they did a video of it. So I'm going to ask him how he played it or how he got past the problem. But if he didn't have the problem, then he's probably lucky, which you would expect at least one of them to have the problem, you know? I mean, it's one thing for one person not to have a problem, but for all of your friends to actually have it work, that's some lucky stuff. But maybe they had a friend with a dedicated server and they were all able to connect, which you have to have another computer for that, which is really, really stupid. You know, you can't use the same computer you're trying to play the game on, or at least the way this game seemed like it was doing. But anyways, beyond the point. So things have been a little bit off track. Schedules getting messed up, and yeah. So things are a little bit all over the place, and I really feel like I'm slacking off a lot and just really getting behind schedule. But at the same time, it's really beyond my control, especially when YouTube's having problems. You know, the Gmail layout, the inbox was having weird glitches. You know, just things not working. And yeah, again, you know, my sleeping's off track. And it's a little bit just because, you know, I had that, you know, that caffeine is what usually kept me up. And, you know, if it keeps me, you know, helps me stay up just for a couple hours longer, I usually would, you know, by that time be awake enough or have what it takes, or have so much time invested on a few things, you know, throughout the things I found on the internet and just things that I'm doing, you know, that I'd be staying up. And then I would sleep, you know, go to sleep at a certain point, and I would at least, you know, wake up at, you know, a good time, you know, where it's about a good time to actually record. And plus the other thing with my sleeping get off work is that track is that, you know, when people are, let's just say when the house gets noisy, like in the morning when people are getting ready for to go to work and leave the house and everything like that, it gets very, very noisy and everything. And plus, you know, there's just, yeah, so things, you know, and there's the time of just waiting for them to leave, and there's just a lot of waiting, and just that boredom just really gets you sleepy over time, it kind of does. But hopefully things do get on track very, very soon. And, you know, when it comes to life, you know, as soon as one thing gets better, usually something else will kick up and just slow down or go down a little bit. But life gets better. It does. And, you know, I'm going to try my best to really try to, you know, just get out there and just really try to get making videos again. Do them as often as possible. But I don't want to be, like, you know, overworking myself again. But at the same time, I still need to try. I need to do whatever it takes, you know, whether I have to, you know, use the last bit of cappuccino that I have, which is not that much. But at the same time, you know, if I could get to a certain point, like, hey, I got a lot of work done today, which I have been doing at least a decent amount of work, you know, especially since I got 2 videos done in that one day. But, you know, and if I, you know, look back on the next day, it's like, oh, okay, I got to at least do better than this, you know, or at least do, you know, this much, because how much I did yesterday, I should be able to at least do this much or something like that. So hopefully, you know, that does go well, and that probably will help. But anyways, yeah, I talked a little bit too much about my schedule, but sorry about that, guys. But, you know, a lot of stuff's been going on, you know, mostly just sleeping off track and some other things. One of my friends might end up coming over pretty soon, within the next week, and he might end up taking up some of my schedule, depending on how long he'll be over. I just haven't seen the guy for, like, probably 3 years. And so, yeah. So that's the other reason I want to try to record a lot of videos this weekend, so that I can get some videos scheduled very soon. And that kind of sucks because this week, you know, I did a gameplay video and also did the review. And if I would have somehow, like, you know, put those videos on hold, that would have been great for this upcoming week, so then I could, you know, have those videos done for that week, and I'll just only have to put enough work for one video, which I'm not trying to sound like I'm slacking, but at least, you know, I'll have something there for people to watch, you know, instead of it being, you know, this week where, you know, I have time to get stuff done. But again, you know, my schedule's off and everything like that. But anyways, try to get some videos done this weekend. It's going to be kind of late to report some of the gaming news I'm going to be doing, but I'm going to go and do the videos anyways. And I'm going to try to at least, you know, possibly do 4 videos to at least try to make up for it. And I'm looking to do some other videos very, very, you know, as well. So, I mean, I'm very excited. There's a lot of stuff I got to do, and, you know, I still need to start up some Twitter account, Facebook account for that new channel, and I still need to do that video. I'm going to have to re-record it. I do want to do with the footage I have, but it might be a little bit time-consuming. It's more of just a real pain, not so much for the time-consuming, because once you get a certain amount done, it's like, psh, done. But, you know, I feel like if I do it again, I'll do a better job of it, you know, just delivering the message out there, because I really want to get it out there. It seriously means a lot to me. I mean, it's like one of those lifelong, you know, things you want to achieve in your life or see happen, you know, before you die or before you get to a certain age or something like that. But yeah, I really, really can't wait. And I'm sorry this video has gone a little bit long, but you know, yeah. And I'll probably talk to you guys again tomorrow just because, well, I'll be doing some other videos and I'll have the time to do a vlog, you know. But anyways, yeah. So thanks again, guys, for watching. I'll see you guys soon.